Well, hello there. We're already on part 10. Part 10 of GTA 4 with a therapist. Thanks for making it to double digits. You're the real MVPs. This channel wouldn't exist if people didn't watch it. I guess it would, but it'd be less cool. So thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my stuff. Extra thank you if you leave thumbs ups, comments, if you follow the links. I love how many of you have been coming over to Twitch to say hello to me. Thank you for doing that. I hope you continue to do it. And if you financially support this stream in any way, whether that's by being a YouTube member, subbing over on Twitch, throwing a tip my way, or listening to my music or buying any merch, thank you very much for doing that. I see you and I'm grateful for that as well. It helps me do things like pay my editor who gets these videos out a lot sooner. So appreciate it immensely. All right, let's go on a date. Or let's listen to this guy first.
This message is important. Listen to me or die. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
You are doomed. You're
Okay.
in hell already, all right?
Oh.
And it only gets worse. It gets much, much worse. Listen, follow me. I need for y'all to follow me or die, okay? I'm not messing around here. This is not a year-round offer. This is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. Listen, repent of everything you've ever done right now or suffer the consequences. The consequences are not good. The consequences are not good. You will be in hell. And the hell that I put you in is not good at all. Listen to me. You have one chance and one chance only. Follow me now or you will die. You've been warned.
Love this guy going to take some cash out of the ATM while this guy's talking. So, like, come on. It's so great, the details in these games.
Look, come on now. Come on. Listen to me, all right? This city here is hell on earth, okay? You're not going to hell. You're not going to hell. You're living in it. Right now. Right here. See, this is your punishment. Living here on earth is your punishment. You could be living with me in the desert. Listen, you need a leader. Look,
I kind of want to follow this guy around and see where he goes.
Follow me into the fiery pits, all right? That's the way it is, and that's the way it's always
And while we do this,
okay?
I
Now,
mean, that guy's just talking in generalities, trying to stir up fear because there's a lot of unknown there. It's very unspecific. This is more of a personal thing than a like professional piece of advice, although I think there's some merit to it as professional advice as well. Beware anybody who claims to know the absolute nature of existence. Because the reality is none of us actually know what it all is. We had a conversation about this in the pre-stream conversation before I started recording this. Look at this guy just got pulled money out of the ATM and almost got hit by a car. Anybody who claims to know everything there is to know about existence or really much of anything knows very little. Because they've essentially boxed themselves into a homogeneous view of the world, and speaking in absolutes is not generally going to contribute to a meaningful existence. So when this guy's like, I know what hell is, and this what this is hell, I know where to take you, I know what this, I mean, that's not the kind of energy you want to be around. You want to be around the kind of, even though it's a bit more anxiety provoking, being around the energy of, we don't know what any of this is, so let's figure out how to be the best possible versions of ourselves we can, and maybe try to figure it out together, or focus on taking care of what we do know, which is what the current existence we are is. That would be great. Damn, these guys are... Do they have the call this number to how's my driving? Because... I just love the chaos. I like how this guy also just totally owned he didn't know what direction he was going. He didn't do anything awkward. He just turned around. I think there are entire YouTube channels dedicated to like following NPCs around and seeing what they do with their day. I'm not going to spend the entire stream doing this, but I am genuinely curious, like what this guy's going to do after he just pulled money out of the ATM. I have never seen that before. I mean, obviously I haven't played the game in forever, so I don't remember if I saw it back then, but like seeing that guy walk up and pull money out of an ATM randomly is so good. Look at this guy reading. He's going to bump into him. He's not paying attention. Oh. Wonder if I could pick up a newspaper. This guy also walks really slow. What are you vibing about? All right. All right.
Nico, it's Roman. We should go and get drunk together.
No. No.
I'm sorry, cousin, but I must keep my senses sharp at the moment.
Okay, man. We shall do something another time.
Excuse me.
¿Qué? Sí, claro.
Nico, have you heard from your boyfriend yet? Check your email at TW at Internet Cafe. Oh, shit. That's right. We got to go to an internet cafe. I don't have a smartphone right now. Nico, give I a call if you need some cash. I and Badman usually got some jobs. Easy, LJ. All right, cool. You do that at some point. All right, I'm done following this guy around. Let's get to the nearest internet cafe. I figure out. Okay, we're gonna go with my car. All right.
Shit, man, this sucks ass.
Don't turn into me. I have it right away. Okay. That guy gone? Oh, he left. Stop listening to him. All right, internet cafe. Nearest one. I guess we're gonna have to drive around and see if we can find one. Do they have one over here? Or is that still a luxury item that we wouldn't... Oh, buddy. Wouldn't dare let poor folks have access to that. Not as familiar with this side of town yet. Wonder if there's like a way to get this information better. Does that say eugenics? Yikes! Oh my god. I don't know what those guys, well, I know what they're probably trying to accomplish, but can't believe that's still going here in 2008. After dark sex and fetish shop, old beer and sodas, strip club, the Triangle Club. Internet cafe. You wouldn't want to put one of those across from a strip club because... Dimitri, fuck off. Not interested, dude. I will answer it eventually. I just don't want to right now. Buddy's not getting the hint. Answering it seems like it would be dangerous. Internet cafe. Anywhere? Is there an internet cafe anywhere around here? I'm guessing there's not, so we might have to drive... Hey, look at those gas prices. All right. Internet cafe. Are we really going to have to go all the way? God damn it. All right.
Try walking around here.
Is there a toll on this bridge, or is this an easier way to get over here? My cheap ass doesn't want to pay $5. Oh, yep. Sure is. Look at that. Boy, if you're poor, you're not going anywhere. Look at me being... Hey, it's this van again. Look at this. Deliver me timbers.
Have a nice day. Thanks. Paid in full.
This bill's wearing off. I need to move.
All right. I kind of miss first-person driving from GTA 5. I know that wasn't everybody's favorite thing in the world, but... time I meant to honk the horn and flip somebody off and they got mad at me and it turned into absolute chaos was so good. We had so many great moments in GTA 5. God. Imagine having to drive all this way for internet. God. Holy shit, man. Oh. All right. Let's see if my smoking hot boyfriend's messaged me back yet.
My favorite customer, he's back.
My
Sure am.
favorite internet cafe worker is still here. Good to see you.
That, as the kids say, Nico's got Riz. Hello, fellow kids. Thanks for watching my content. All right, here we go. Ooh, check your mail. Need legal help? Don't wait until it's too late. Our lawyers are here to help. Goldberg, Liner, and Shyster. Strength in our size. Tom Goldberg. Ask an attorney today. Okay, you know I have to read this. I'm sorry. Feel the weight of our experience. Goldberg, Liner, and Shyster was founded on the ideal that no man is beyond judgment. Our firm has endeavored to seek out corruption and vice in the highest echelons of society. Coming from founder Tom Goldberg's dream to level the playing field, GL&S has amassed one of the most impressive records in the legal industry. Our firm has successfully litigated against CEOs, politicians, priests, community leaders, and charities. GL&S believe that corruption is always there. You just have to look for it. I can get on board with that. Push against those people. Following the example of founder Tom Goldberg, GL&S has an active interest in the community. A significant amount of work is done without taking fee. However, we feel that all of our practice is pro bono publico. A portion of the firm's turnover is donated to Goldberg's Guys, an organization dedicated to teaching young disadvantaged boys to swim. Tom Goldberg set up this charity several years ago and still has very hands-on role within it. We're located at 44 Amethyst Street, first floor of the Exchange, Algonquin, Liberty City. Partners. Tom Goldberg, Esquire. Mr. Goldberg should be credited as much for his human rights and charity work as he is for his considerable successes within the legal industry. Often functioning as a legal expert on Weasel News and quoted in the Daily Globe on many occasions, Mr. Goldberg has become the voice of the little guy in Liberty City and throughout America. When not working on cases with GL&S, the majority of Mr. Goldberg's time is spent working with Goldberg's Guys, his charity dedicated to teaching disadvantaged young boys of Liberty City to swim. When I see the look in these kids' eyes when they're kicking their little legs around, it's all worthwhile. Tom Goldberg, humanitarian, moral compass, attorney with Goldberg, Liner, probably Ligner, and Shyster. I don't know. Something maybe seems a little off with that. Patrick Ligner, Jr., Esquire. Mr. Ligner has been dedicated to the bettering of society since an early age. He came to prominence after bankrupting the law school he had recently graduated from with only one lawsuit. After this achievement, he went on to construct cases against his undergraduate college, high school, and elementary school. Mr. Ligner became a co-founder and partner in one of the most respected law firms in Liberty City, Goldberg, Ligner, and Shyster. Recently, he's taken a sabbatical from practicing law to promote his new book, 5 Easy Ways to Spot a Lawsuit, Rudimentary Case Construction. 5 Easy Ways was a fixture on the Liberty Tree bestseller list and a Weasel News Book of the Week. GL&S now welcomes Mr. Ligner back into the fold as a full-time attorney. Dick Shyster. Mr. Shyster is an expert in state, national, and international law. He demonstrated this by constructing a case against a former Secretary General of the Civilization Committee in 3 sectors and can be held personally responsible for the rescinding of parking permits previously granted to foreign dignitaries. Family man, talented litigator, and bureaucrat, Mr. Ligner is a vital part of the GLNS team. He's a fierce trial lawyer, a meticulous investigator, and is experienced in the filing of class action lawsuits against Boss Act 500 companies. Just don't call him Richard. All right. All right. Beta name. So this is case study 1. Name Mark Eastman, CEO, Beta Pharmaceuticals. 7th of July, 2001. Undisclosed 7-figure sum, resignation from all company boards. Mark Eastman started as a clerk at a drugstore and through hard work and perseverance beat a bout with cancer at the age of 30 and went on to become CEO of one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. He won multiple humanitarian awards for bringing Mollus to market in the late 90s and solved the problem of juvenile erectile dysfunction globally. Named the untouchable CEO in the Liberty Tree, September 15th, 2000, Eastman gives a percentage of his money to charity and has 3 girls and a wife. Goldberg, Ligner, and Shyster saw this as a challenge. Taking down a prize such as this was a top goal. After thorough investigation, our attorneys were able to find certain accounting irregularities pertaining to Eastman's student loan payments from his cornerstone. A case was constructed that toppled him from his position of power and made a name for the GL&S team. His wife divorced him, and one of his 3 daughters has reportedly turned to prostitution. Okay. Pirate Music. Patterson versus Pirate Music. Case brought in 2004, dismissed due to lack of common sense. Sometimes a case comes around that just grabs your heart. When we were contacted by the Pattersons about their son Nick, we knew that no matter the lack of evidence available, our law firm could not turn our backs. Nick had been a promising student who dropped out of school to do nothing but stay in his room conducting imaginary orchestras, a sickening charade as his 13 hamsters were forced into military fatigue costume, armed with teeny tiny imitation assault weapons, and made to simulate warfare as he played Wagner on high volume. The cause of this was clear. Popular music, even if it was popular over 100 years ago. Oh my God. Nick's fascination with Wagnerian operas clearly caused his withdrawal from society, and the Pattersons rightly took action before he did something illegal. Despite GLNS not winning the case, we attracted a great deal of media attention for a cause we fervently believe in ourselves, while nearly bankrupting a national company. GLNS maintains that pop culture and indeed even Wagnerian operas influence those with possible violent tendencies and, despite warning stickers, can still make it into the hands of children. What happens when they go from opera to Nietzsche? Don't ban weapons, ban pixels, and we're working on that. Oh boy. So we, and by we I mean pretty much all of us, have been exposed in our years at this point to the idea that a singular thing causes bad things. And that's not how this works. So when you talk about, like, you know, metal music, violent video games, sexual movies, pornography, contributing to and making it possible for somebody to access the worst parts of themselves, none of these things cause that. These things can catalyze things, but only under very specific circumstances where there is some level of issue in the context that not necessarily predisposes somebody to this type of thing, but where perhaps there's already so much shit going on that seeing some level of representation in this tiny sliver is like not the straw that breaks the camel's back, but is like a tiny little slice of it. But we rarely look at the wholeness of something. We instead like to look at one singular thing. This kid didn't listen to Wagnerian operas. He would have been a sweet little angel boy that never did anything bad. No, that's not how it works. And even if Wagnerian operas were something that contributed to a level of angst that led to operationalizing that angst, access to the tools of that angst is also an issue. So there's so much more to this than just one thing causing the problem. And we had a really in-depth conversation about this kind of stuff in the conversation we had on Twitch before I started this video tonight. But these types of things are so much more complicated than our brain allows it to be. Because our brain's understanding of the scope of complexity of an individual human experience is very hard to get down. So anyway, likely wasn't the music. It was a lot of other things that the music may have bumped a bit. All right, Rusty Brown's Ring Donuts, LCPD versus Rusty Brown's. Case brought in 2006. Accused ordered to pay out $400,000 in compensatory vouchers. Oh my God. It's an old cliche, the fat cop with the donut, but we don't shy away from a cliche at GLNS, and that's what kept us up at the top. When we were approached by one precinct about the impact that Rusty Brown's donuts were having on their productivity, we delved deeper into the 24 box of lies and found a citywide conspiracy. For years, Rusty Brown's had waged chocolate-covered war on our brave police force, leaving many long-serving officers too bloated and surly to react appropriately to even the smallest infraction of the law. We proved that through using a relentless campaign that included the constant opening of new franchises, the development of an impossibly tempting array of new flavors, and the offering of the price savings for bigger boxes, Rusty Brown's, with full knowledge and forethought, fattened up our frontline crime fighters and made us all the more vulnerable in the war on terror. No, definitely not the fault of the officers who chose to go eat those donuts. You know, I'm not a lawyer, so I realize all this stuff is so much more complicated, but so much of this always comes down right to accountability. Right? Who's accountable? Is it Rusty Brown's for putting out delicious donuts with great deals? Or is it the police officers who chose to walk into the store, buy the donuts, and consume them? Obviously, this is sort of satirical, but I asked that question somewhat rhetorically. Welcome to the careers page. At this current time, we don't have any free positions. Oh, okay. All right. That's enough of that. Let's go. Let's read our email. French Tom, here we go. Hello there. Just saw you were interested in yours truly. Get in line. To be honest, my inbox has been filling up every 10 seconds since I put up the ad. I was just sending out a load of projections when I saw you, and you don't look like the other guys. Well, you don't seem poor or fat, so that's a start. This boy is too good for those losers. I mean, come on. How about you stop by the 69th Street Diner in Hove? Bring your wallet because you're picking up the check. I'll wear a red rose. I'm usually there around midnight. See you later, Tom Revis. Oh, baby. I know the place. I'll see you there, Niko. You guys ready for a hot date? I am. You'll be reminded about your date with French Tom an hour before the arranged time. Oh, baby. French Tom.
Bye, Niko.
All right, I'm excited. Perhaps. I mean, meeting at midnight for a date is pretty wild behavior. What?
Niko Bellic, we did not find your body with the others in the warehouse. Mr. Bulgarin and I were very disappointed.
I was loyal to you, Dimitri. Why did you turn on me?
You think I could survive in a cesspit of a city like this by aligning myself with a bottom feeder like you? You who has so many enemies. You robbed Bulgarin. You killed Mikhail. You know no more of loyalty than I do.
You know why I killed Faustin? It was not my choice.
Yes, it
I will
was.
find you, Niko. I have burnt you and your cousin out of Hove Beach. I will smoke you out of any other hiding place you have in this city. See you soon, Niko.
He asked us to do it, but we did go do it. So we are culpable. He's not wrong.
I can't stand this way.
Whoa, ma'am. You see me doing a 3-point turn illegally in the middle of a major intersection? Come on now. Let's see if let's get a little dressed up for the date, huh? See if we can get all fancy like. Hopefully the store is open. I mean, whatever. Dimitri's gonna tell himself whatever story he needs to tell in order to self-preserve. It's not entirely surprising. All right.
Customer, good.
What do you think? Should I show up in fatigues? Some track pants? Oh, man. Got any like darker jeans? Already own jeans. Selection here, just terrible. Oh, I could get a hat. There we go.
Good choice. I like this one too.
Yeah. Yeah. Show up in a puffy coat, maybe? Leather jacket and black top? Oh, I don't like the red stripe on that. Flight jacket and sand. Oof. I don't know. Flight jacket in black. Yeah, all right. I can get down with that. And I don't want camo fatigues. I don't know, man. Cargo pants just. I don't know that I want to show up to my date in cargo pants. However, I am intrigued by sneakers. Let's see what we got. No. 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 Sneakers aren't it. The work boots feel better. All right.
Very nice. From Bulgaria.
Black jacket with brown shoes. Questionable. Perhaps some brown fatigues. No, we're not. We can't just. No, I'm not doing the cargo shorts. I'm just not doing them. I don't like the blue jeans, but I just don't like the cargo pants. I just don't like them. This feels pretty good though.
Yes, goodbye.
Hey, there's like a street person here that wants to talk to me. Who we got?
Comrades!
Excuse me?
Didn't I see you at Comrades, pal?
Where?
That bar, Mickey's place. I'm sure you was one of those cubby bastards who used to come in there. I remember you.
Yes, you were the drunk guy who fell over.
That's about right. I was a mess. But I'm all sorted out now. I'm over that shit.
Good for you.
Yeah, yes, sorry. I'm a new man, not dependent on anything. No more drink, no drugs. Even gave up hookers. Everything.
Good. Why are you telling me this?
It's good to share.
Cool.
I'm a positive person now. Positive. I'm through with problems. Now they are just opportunities.
Well, good luck with your opportunities. I've got to go.
Oh, no, wait. I know this is a lot to ask, but I was wondering. I owe a guy some money from my drinking days. And he's kind of angry. I don't suppose you could come along and keep him cool. I'm going to pay him back. Please?
That's a big ask.
Okay.
That's a big ask.
Get an alley off of Montauk Avenue.
I appreciate that he at least acknowledged that it's a big ask. God damn, Niko. Says yes, like no problem. Yeah, sure. Just I got a date at midnight, so it's better be quick, brother.
You'd be amazed by the things I've been doing since I cleaned up. I'm waking up before dawn, for Christ's sake. Obviously, the DTs hit me pretty hard when I first got sober.
I bet they did.
Shit, I couldn't hold a glass of water without spilling it all over myself. And you should have seen the can after I was done with. Oh, like the fucking sprinkler had gone off. Dry now, though. Dry as a bone.
Hey, I applaud the sobriety. Like that, I give this guy a lot of credit. If he's turned his life around, he's engaged in sobriety, he can look back on himself and sort of understand that behavior in context and find compassion. More power to you, brother. Happy to help you.
This is where they should be. Can you clear things up with him?
Don't worry. I'll make sure everything's cool.
Oh, man.
And we're here to pay back the money my friend here owed you. He doesn't want no trouble.
You think money's gonna do it? Do you, Mel? Can't you remember coming over to my place, throwing the TV out the window, pissing all over my couch? Slumber would kick me out on the street. You got a lot of debt to pay, Mel. I was done with Mel's drunk-ass weeks.
Jesus. Okay, sure. Oh, God.
Stop crying and stay down. Stay down there.
Eat dirt, people! You ain't going nowhere. We got you paid.
Oh, come on.
I'll get that shit stain myself.
I think your country calls that collateral damage.
Mel, where the hell are you, dude? Brother, get in the car. What are you doing?
You don't need to worry about those guys no more.
A real positive person. Oh, boy. That shook me up, man. The stress was too much. How am
I
I
got a
going
flat
to cope
tire.
out here?
Oh.
Who knows what I did when I was on the sauce?
Oh,
You'll be
man.
okay. Just chill out.
Yeah.
Oh, I
you're
can't go
right.
in the pay and spray because
Just
there's
chill
cops right
out.
here, right?
Maybe just wandering.
Before you watch me go
calm
in?
my nerves.
That's not what I meant, friend. That stuff is what got
Yep,
you here in the
no
first
good.
place.
Sure. Yeah. Serenity.
We're going to have a conversation about making amends as soon as I get out of this situation. God damn. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna pull over for a second here. So, going sober when your choices led you to over-engaging something that was unhealthy for you in your relationships, in this guy's case, I'm guessing like alcohol and drugs, is a feat that is absolutely worth celebrating. Anytime somebody tells me that they were addicted to drugs, drank too much alcohol, and they found a way to sober themselves up and make better use of their time, I respect that immensely because it's really hard to do. One of the tricky parts about navigating sobriety, particularly early on, is coming to terms with and acknowledging the consequences and the impact that your decisions led to at times that you were under the influence, because you're still responsible for that. Deferring accountability for choices to alcoholism is not valid. It's an explanation for why it may have been easier to do some of the things that you maybe now regret and had bad consequences, but it's not an excuse. Because the choice is indeed always there of whether you pick something up and consume it. One of the things that happens as part of 12-step programs, and I'm not here to critique 12-step programs. They work for some, they don't work for others. But one of the things that you will often see as part of the navigation of those consequences is this idea that you have to make amends for those decisions. And this is a very tricky area, because making amends is often couched as taking care of the people that you wronged by acknowledging that you wronged them, but can actually be a quite self-centered way of navigating the consequences of your actions, because
You're blocking my car.
the amends can sometimes become self-serving. Now that I have an awareness of the consequences of my actions and I regret them, I feel terribly about it and I'm incredibly uncomfortable, and a way for me to release myself of that discomfort is to apologize, reach out, and acknowledge the ways that I wronged a person. That's not what everybody needs. Sometimes the things that people who you wronged need is for you to leave them the hell alone and manage your discomfort by yourself. It's not their responsibility to make you feel better about the consequences of your actions. And fortunately, sometimes making amends sort of gets forced into this space where you're reaching out to people you haven't talked to in years and don't actually know the full extent of the impact you had on them, with this idea that you're going to make amends and apologize and that person should just be open to it. And sometimes it causes more harm to reach out to people you've wronged than to leave them alone entirely. Ultimately, it's that person's decision to decide whether they respond to you or whether they tell you to screw off or whether they say, yeah, sure, I'll take you up on the meeting or the phone call or whatever. But you really got to critically think about that. To what extent are you responsible for your discomfort? And the discomfort, by the way, is something that people in recovery often try to stay away from, because alcohol in this case was a coping strategy for discomfort. So I want to free myself of discomfort because when I'm comfortable, I no longer feel this strong compulsion to seek out my vice. And again, your responsibility is to figure out how to live with discomfort and choose alternative means of managing that discomfort rather than inundating yourself with a substance. So when this guy is saying, oh my God, like, what did I do? How could I have done this? He feels terrible about that. And now I'm living with the discomfort and it makes me want to drink. Yeah, that's the work. You're going to have to find alternative means of managing this that doesn't cause harm to others or yourself. And you're going to have to learn how to live with some of the, build some distress tolerance around that discomfort that's based in what it is that you created for yourself in terms of the consequences of your actions from when you were drinking. That's part of the gig. Unfortunately, there's no shortcuts on this. So I applaud his sobriety, and also the navigation of sobriety is a much more complicated thing, and it's something that's not as well represented as just sobriety itself. And I really think that there should be more nuanced conversations about what recovery from substance abuse looks like and what it means for the system around you. It's your responsibility to manage those consequences and your discomfort around it. Nobody else's.
Be smart, friend.
Positive! That's me! Here's the roll I was gonna give that lunch shark. Maybe I'll keep a 10 spot for myself, though. Who knows what I'll need? So long. Be serene.
And roping me into that mess was dangerous. Granted, Niko said yes, so he didn't have to do that. He could have said, hey, I appreciate your sobriety, but I'm not going to go along with that because it sounds like it might be dangerous. And that would be a perfectly reasonable take. sit here for 1 second. A cold sore coming on. Trying to get ahead of it by putting a Breva on it. Usually reduces how long it sticks around, so give me a second.
Hello. Yet.
Not fun. I just put this, dude. They put these. They put a Breva in this new thing, and it gives you way too much. I like the old bottle.
They make jokes every time I buy loaf of bread. It's ridiculous.
Have a little bit of. Just gonna have a little bit of white on the lips here while we play. As I manage the herpes I was so wonderfully blessed with and have since passed on to my wife. I feel terrible about it. It sucks, man. I get them all over. I almost went blind when I was a kid from getting a cold sore in my eye. Fun little trivia fact about DrMick. Oh, man. They're not fun, but felt a little tickle today, and so... Yeah, I know they're common. Felt bad because my wife never got them, and then she, you know, started hanging out with me, and there it was. All right, let's see. I mean, I guess let's go get the car cleaned up. We got to go till midnight here. I suppose I could go save the game in advance time 3 hours. I love how they open the door, like they know I'm coming. Hope you like the new color. Thanks. They've painted both cars I've taken in there white. Is that the only paint they have at this point? All right. Let's see. Let's call Roman. And Roman, let's go get some food.
What's up, Roman? Hey, cousin, want to sit down with me and eat something?
This is a good thing for family to do. Collect me in next hour.
I'll be with you soon, Roman.
We can game plan my date. You can let me know if my outfit looks good. Oh God, where is he? Oh, he's all the way up there. Of course he is. It's fine. I mean, we need to kill time anyway. And while we drive up there, I just want to say again how much I appreciate so many of you watching this playthrough. Whoa. Oh, there's another guy. Oh. All right, I'm sure he'll show up again. I'm gonna go get Roman. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate that so many of you care about what I have to say about this game and stuff. And I like that Rockstar gives me so many chances to talk about different things. I didn't think we'd talk about sobriety and substance abuse tonight, but here we are. So. Oh, how I wish I could get the music to work. Oh. Look at this guy. People are such assholes in this thing.
Would you please move?
Go! You were in such a hurry, now you pay it. And you just sit there. Get off your phone.
Don't make me late to school.
No, no, no. You ain't coming in here. Ugh. God, this merge. Ugh. So bad.
My one and only cousin, except for the other ones. Let's go.
All right.
What do you think about America, Nico? Tell me straight. You love it, no?
I don't know, Roman. It is the same as any other place, only louder. People don't know how to shut up here.
I bet you would like to teach them, wouldn't you, cousin? But you can't. Or at least you can't teach everyone. Really, you don't like it? The lights, the titties, the food, the opportunities? Come on, Nico, it's kind of incredible.
It's stupid. Everything is just advertising with nothing to back it up. They tell you you're eating the best burger ever. And you believe it until you're sweating out all the chemicals in it, and the hormones are making your balls feel funny.
My balls feel fine, but I did notice my man tits getting larger when I was eating a Cluckenbell every day.
Everything else is fake too. The titties aren't real, and the opportunities aren't opportunities at all. To seize them, you end up in so much debt that you'll be a slave for the rest of your life.
I cannot believe what you were saying. Do you seriously mean that you don't like fake titties, cousin?
Seriously.
The different perspectives on the same environment is really great, because some of it is just a matter of perspective, and some of it is a matter of reality and what you choose to attend to versus not attend to, and how your different attitudes compel you towards certain ways of viewing things. Roman sees, the old glass half full, half empty. Roman's a half full guy. Niko seems to be a half empty guy. Even with the same exact environment around them. Different experiences that contribute to them being here. There are opportunities. They may be hard to find. There may be ways in which Roman is overestimating what's available and ways that Niko's underestimating. The reality is there's no objective truth here. And the extent to which their attitudes cause conflict is going to lead to whether they want to hang out with each other or not. More or less, unless they see the duty of family obligation is more important than any of that stuff, which so many people do, and they find themselves angry every time they go home to hang out with family. The point that I kind of want to make here is that you can't choose what environment. I mean, you can choose to some extent which environment you occupy if you have the mobility to go to a different place than you are. But no matter where you are, what the environment is something you can do very little about. How you choose to frame that environment that you're in, what you choose to spend your energy focusing on versus not focusing on, is something that you have a great deal of control over. So, in the same way that I could tell you that Roman having this gregarious, positive, opportunistic view of the United States and their environment, being absolutist in that is not great, because he may bias himself into taking on things for the sake of opportunity that may get him in trouble, which I think is what he's done. But if you're Niko and you have this highly pessimistic frame that you choose to place on things, you may miss out on certain opportunities because you take this jaded perspective into just about everything. And there are different mental states that affect how easily we may have an affinity for one type of viewpoint over another. A depressed person might be more willing to look at the world the way that Niko does, and as such may not engage as much activation energy into action, when ostensibly doing so could actually create good things for them. Whereas somebody who maybe is in more of like a manic state might see everything as an opportunity and bite off more than they can chew. So when we talk about things as being a matter of perspective, your perspective that you choose to engage on things does matter, particularly if you believe that your activation potential is specifically related to that. It is possible to seek out opportunities even if you believe opportunities are not going to go anywhere. Like, you could still apply for a job even if you don't think you'll get it. So there's ways to action your way despite your attitude. And how grounded your perspective is in reality is something that, like, again, you can only get a closest approximation of it. There's no objective reality out there that you're going to just immediately hook your wagon to and it's going to pull you all the way through life. That's just not how it works. And so mindfulness around the way that you select and bias yourself allows you to make more informed choices about what you do and do not engage in. And so you see, Niko, despite having this view that there's no opportunities, says yes to a hell of a lot more things than Roman does. Roman seems to keep it in a nice small bubble despite seeing the opportunity. Like, it's a beautiful juxtaposition of the two characters. Niko has this pessimistic attitude. There's no opportunity here. This place sucks. Still says yes to everything. Gets hooked into stuff. Goes on random ass voyages with people in the community that he just met in one random circumstance, like we just did 5 minutes ago. Roman believes that this is the land of opportunity, yet is very conservative with what he gets himself involved in. Kind of interesting.
Shut, cousin. My fifth chin is all thanks to these guys.
Burger sounds good right now.
Those are the best burgers in Liberty City. I promise you this, cousin. Thank you in advance for driving me home. Let's go now.
I can't, the details that Rockstar puts in this are just so good. Like, this guy walking past with a shopping bag. There's a person out sweeping the deck. There's an unhoused person sleeping on the patio. The dumpsters out front. People in the burger shop. The advertising the burger shop. Like, it is just so, truly just so lived in the best ways. Look, there's rain coming. This person's got their umbrella out. Oh, I just love it so much.
I can wait here all day. I don't care.
Sorry, perdón. Coming through.
Hold my front, son.
Excuse me.
Oh, God. Oh, right into the freaking thing. God damn it.
Thank you, cousin. We should hang out again soon.
I haven't seen a bicyclist in this game. I don't know if they exist. Seems like it'd be a moderately complicated thing to put, but then again, Rockstar puts a lot of complicated shit in their games. But yeah, no bikes. Look at this. See, look at that guy running in the rain. Like, man, it's just so good. Everybody's like, yo, I gotta get inside. All right. Well, that was fun. What do you think we do now? Little Jacob's gonna probably take. I mean, I guess I could meet up with Manny, I suppose. He's not that far away. That should take us hopefully toward midnight. So we must have responded to that guy's email at like 1 in the morning. Then now, helping you buy what you can't afford. Look rich, feel poor. Visit your local branch today. You may be at risk of losing the home we make you buy. Boy, if that doesn't hit hard in 2008. I love that Manny Escuela has a home base in a school. Or I guess community center.
Okay, guys, I just want to get one more shot, please. This is going to look great right over here. Officer, please, I need you this way. Thank you. Tight up on Manny. I need you guys tight. It's going to be great. Okay, thank you. A little closer, a little closer. Thank you so much. It's wonderful, wonderful, beautiful. Now, we are going to be
Yeah, all I can say is I hope you'll continue to make the community a better place.
Hey, man, you know, for a cop, you ain't so bad, man. You know, give it up. The streets, man. Word, give it up. Hey, Officer McCready, this is Niko right here. This is my man, Niko.
Oh, good to meet you. I hear you're helping this guy with his vital work for our city.
Oh, no, I'm just a tourist.
Look, Manny, I gotta go.
All right.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, officer. Thanks. Yeah, you know, it was a real big thing for me, you know what I'm saying? A real street cat to start working with the gatekeepers of the community to make things better. I mean, where I'm from, out here, man, police is a dirty word, man.
Manny,
you know?
I got things to do. You, off.
Yo, man, I was just getting my flow on, man. I ain't rap for years. I was one of them cats who invented that shit, man. It went commercial.
Yeah, like charity work.
Shit, man, I'm the voice of the streets, man. Yo, if I'm gonna make some money, that's the way shit's gonna be.
All right, I'm just saying.
Whatever, man. Fucking punk. Yo, listen, homeboy, I need you to do me a favor, man. Listen, man, I need you to help me out, man. I need you to get some bitches taken out, moved on, whatever. Cause, yo, I promised Mr. McCready I was gonna get this place cleaned up, and I will.
Okay, how many?
A bunch, man, a bunch. They're hanging out and making bad shit happen all over South Bohan, man. They're over on Windmill Street right now.
All right. What did they do?
Man, they disrespected the codes of the streets, man. The streets, man, they owe you, man. They owe you big time.
As long as they pay.
Over here, man.
I'm on you.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. Streets, we got codes, man. You know what I'm saying? We live by these codes, you know what I mean?
So wonderfully obtuse and non-specific. Niko, again. Sure! Hell yeah, let's go! I do find in this circumstance it's kind of interesting, right? Like, police are a dirty word because the police are seen as an extension of a broader system that continuously holds people from communities like this down, which has some truth. But yet it's not that we don't want regulation of the streets. It's not that we don't want some people to have certain advantages over others. It's that we want to do it ourselves. I don't want an extension of the man doing it. I want the control of doing it. Right? There's not a lot of difference between what the police would do here and what Manny wants, other than the police probably wouldn't kill these guys outright immediately if they walk into the warehouse. Or at least these guys might shoot first. Maybe. Not all. I mean, again, there's a lot more nuance to this, but I find that, again, juxtapositions in Rockstar games are really good. Juxtaposition of, like, cops are bad. Niko, go clean this shit up by killing everybody in there. Let's just do that. Dude, that guy pulled his gun out of his jacket so fast. Do not bite my keyboard. Stop. Hurt. Don't do that. You're gonna bite me that hard, and you get bopped. Yeah, you heard the noise because I turned my keyboard off because my cat likes to bite the keys. I don't know why. He loves to pull the keycaps off my keyboard and then bite them for a second and then spit them out in random places. And so sometimes I come into my office if I don't turn my keyboard over and there's just keys missing from my keyboard and I have to go find them. What is your guy doing? What are you doing running in front of my gunfire, man? Alright, well. Saw that coming. What a little weirdo he is. I love you, buddy, but you can't bite me like that. You're gonna bite me like that, I'm gonna get you.
Manny, I got rid of your street problem. Now help me out with my financial one.
Yeah, it's all business with you, kid. But that's okay. Money's what makes these streets sing, man. I'll call you when I get more work. Stay safe. Stay real.
Man, see, this is where this game is so annoying. Because you get out of the circle and then all of a sudden, here comes a cop from outside. There we go. Okay, thank God. All right, so Manny's done. Nighttime's coming. All right, let me make amends with my cat. Spirit of the conversation. Here, buddy. Come here. Come here. When you play nicely, you get pets and you get love.
Hey, Niko. You tired of Manny yet?
I was tired of him as soon as I saw him.
I got someone else who might have some work for you. Elisabetta Torres. She's got an apartment on San Quentin in Fordside. Meet me there.
All right. I'll do it after I go on my date. Yeah, the keycap thing is for attention for sure, but the thing that so I don't get mad at him for that because he's a cat. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? He sees that and he goes, "This is cool. I could bite it." So I'll usually just kind of gently push his head away from it, right? As like a reminder of like, please don't do that. But when I did it this time, gently, he bit my hand, and sometimes he play bites and it's fine, but he like clamped, and so when he clamps, I'll like quick bop him just because like he obviously needs to learn immediately. You have to have immediate one-to-one consequence for that. So bop, as soon as he did that, and then he kind of got up and ran away and he's looking at me like, "What'd you do that for?" It's like, it's what happens. Like if you bite me like that, I would need you to think twice about that. Like I don't care that you did the keys. I'm not even that bop has nothing to do with you biting keys. Because unless you can do a one-to-one every single time he bites keycaps, you're not going to change that behavior. And I can't do that unless if I forget to turn my keyboard over and he's in the other room, and I'm in the other room and he bites the keycaps, that's my fault. He's not going to understand that. So I don't bop him for the keycaps other than just when I'm there, I gently push him aside so that, but if you're going to bite my hand like that, I can always do a one-to-one on that. And he's gotten better about it, but every once in a while he gets annoyed with me for moving his head aside when he's trying to bite the keys. I don't know what to tell you, boss. Don't bite my keys. There's so many other things you can bite. Little bonus tidbit, by the way. If you're trying to train animals, it has to be a one-to-one consequence, and it has to be basically immediately, like within like 2 to 3 seconds of them doing a thing, because otherwise they have no capability of making an association with the punishment to the behavior you want to extinguish, and it has to be unbelievably consistent. Humans are the same way, by the way. If you raise children, you have to be very consistent in terms of like your the way that you handle consequences, and it has to be consistent and reliable over time, and it has to be associated with the thing that you want it associated with. And if you can't do that consistently, then it gets very confusing. And so you have to be mindful of where you do and don't put reinforcement mechanisms in. So, you know, there I make an association between if you bite my hand, you will get bopped. You have an appointment reminder that will be displayed 2 hours for scheduled appointment and again 20 minutes before. Meet French Tom. All right, here we go. He is all the way down there, so we gotta drive fast. Maybe blow through a toll or two. Go to the diner to meet French Tom. This will be interesting. In my new clothes. Oh, and this car is in bad shape right now to be driving. You think he'd be more impressed if I roll up in a motorcycle? He'd probably be less impressed if he found out it was a stolen motorcycle, so let's drive my not legally acquired but plated in my name now car. Which is really more of an inaccurate representation of my current circumstance. If I showed up in a stolen motorcycle, it's a bit more accurate to my current existence, which is probably more fair to him in terms of displaying myself authentically, but you want to call that over-analysis, you certainly can. I mean, I'm already showing up inauthentically by saying I'm gay, so this is already off to a terrible start. But. Yeah, no line at the toll is a beautiful thing. Cruising. There's another person on the street again. I really want to do that, but we got a date to get to. Got a hot date. Hot date with a Frenchman. Get out of the way. Thank you. Oh. It's right around the corner from my old home. French Tom's inside the diner. Look for him. All right, here we go. Hey, I love the idea of going on a date to a diner at midnight. All for it. I probably should put the gun away. Okay. Oh, French Tom, where are you? It's me, Niko. French Tom. Yes.
Hey, are you my date? Thank God. You never know who's going to turn up when you've met someone online.
Yeah, all sorts of sickos can use the internet. You have to be careful. I'm Niko.
So, Niko, what do you do?
I do a lot of things. What's your job?
Job? Everyone's talking about this job guy. I haven't met him and I don't want to. Mr. Job sounds like an asshole.
Really? What type of man do you want to meet?
One with a lot of money. Do you know Gay Tony? Runs Hercules and Maisonette 9? I'll tell you a secret. He pretends to have the dollars, but he is broke as hell. The loser. If there is one thing that I hate more than fat people and cripples, it is poor guys.
Is that why you borrow money that you can't pay back?
What are you talking about? How the fuck do you know who I pay and don't pay back? Fuck you, bitch. You ain't Miss Thang. You got a bad knee or something? Is that why you're standing?
About sex.
I've seen guys pull weird shit out of their pants, but...
It's traumatized everybody in here. Sorry, folks. Burgers are on me. Burgers on me. Ma'am. You never saw me.
How was your date, bro?
Not so good. I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. I don't think he'll be seeing anyone.
Nicky, you're an animal. Anyway, your profile's still up there, bro. There's all sorts of crazy pictures on that site you can get into. Real freaks, you know? I'd be getting involved in some of that internet dating shit, but I only date models, you know? Or VIPs who could be models. Not many of them online. Yeah? Catch you later, big guy. Later.
Don't go in that diner, police. Jeez, man. Just shoot the guy in cold blood like that. He did call me a little bitch, though, so, you know, you can call me a little bitch. There's gonna be consequences. Because I'm so damn insecure that calling me a bitch is something that I'm gonna react to. Secure person hears somebody call you a bitch and you just kind of laugh at it and go, sure, buddy. Hindsight justification, baby.
Hey, Brucie, what's up?
Hey, Nico B. Come here, show me the love man hug time.
Enough, all right?
Whoa, what are we about here, you and me?
I don't know.
What are we about, boy?
Oh, I'm an immigrant and a hired gun, and you're a steroid junkie, but we get along.
No, not that stuff. That's superficial. I'm talking about the real shit.
What?
We're winners, man. Fucking winners. That's how we roll, brother. Bling, check. Bodies, check. Paper, check. That's how we roll, bitches. The boss.
Are you all right? Too much bullshark testosterone up the ass?
Fuck you, man. Hey, check this out. Lenny! Lenny! Is the bitch ready?
Well, she's very shiny.
Look at her and weep tears of pure gold. Motherfuckers! Come on now. Let's go show some people just how we roll. Yeah, all right. Come on, get in. Come on, start you!
Pure gold, eh, big man?
Lenny, you're a fucking asshole. What is this? What is this?
You tuned to yourself.
Yeah. Well, what should I do? I mean, I need a flashy car. People are gonna think I'm a no-nut bullshitter if I fail to deliver here.
How about Steve's car?
Yes. I'll call him on the way. Nico, can you drive us to Freetown Avenue in Willis?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's roll, bitches! Woo!
Nicky, we need some wheels.
Oh, you put a shirt on. Cool. Go and collect a race car. All right, cool. You concern yourself with the perceptions of others from vanity's sake. A miserable way to live, man.
Nico, man, excuse me, but I gotta make this call to tell this guy we're borrowing his car. Stevie boy, how's tricks? No, man, you can spot me. Yeah. For sure. Right, listen, man. All right, listen, me and my ice-cold friend Nico gotta borrow your car. No, the other one. Well, of course it'll be cool. What? It's outside? Great. Love you, man.
He's fine with us taking it? We won't have an incident like the last time I got a car for you?
No way, man. That was a one-time only, baby. Me and Stevie are tight. Okay, tighter than that. Tighter than... Shit, I was gonna say my hands, but I think you know that nothing's tighter than this shit. Yeah, wanna feel?
Thanks, but I got my hands full.
God, this is exactly the type of shit you and me should be doing. Cruising for bitches, destroying a town. You and me could be doing some serious damage, like a nuclear bomb up in this shit. But a sexy bomb, you know? A bomb that only affects girls with D cups, tight asses, blonde hair, no cellulite, and tan. Yeah!
Right. I don't know if I get your meaning, but we can hang out sometime.
The writing is just... Oh, God, it's so good. Why don't Brucie and Roman hang out more? Because nothing would get done. They are all talk, no action. Niko is like all action, very little talk. But like, nothing would get done. They just sit there and talk about how much cool stuff they do. And they'd like, you know, get off on all the amazing adventures they have in their head. But they're not gonna actually do any of this shit. Brucie doesn't do any of this stuff without Niko with him.
Stop driving like this, bro.
But,
Here we are. See what I mean? Sweet.
but here's the thing. From a, you know, in the day-to-day interactions like this, maybe less impactful, but like in a broader sense, talk does tend to go farther with people's perceptions of you, because it's often easier for people to access what you say you're going to do than it is for them to see what you do. Right? Like, unless a person is with you when you do something, they only ever hear that you're going to do it and the consequences of what happened if you did it. So people tend to gravitate more toward what people say because they can more easily sort of like project onto it. It's less concrete, so you fill in the gaps with your own bias. So if you put Niko and Brucie in a room and have them give a speech about what they're going to do to a group of 100 random people, I bet you more people would look at would have faith in Brucie than they would Niko. Because Brucie will talk in a flowery language about all the stuff he's capable of, and he's charismatic, and he connects the dots, and he talks fast. He's an easier person to like believe in on the outset, because there's no way you would talk this confidently if you didn't back it up. And if Niko is tepid and doesn't do a good job creating a cogent argument and putting together examples of things that he's done, people may not have faith in him because he's... So the other thing that people like on the whole, the average human, they like absolutes. They like very clear, direct language. They like when things are black and white, much as they may say they don't. So if Brucie and Niko are running for mayor and Brucie's talking like, I'm going to do this, bro. This specific, boom, simple, bah, ooh, ah. And Niko's like, well, you know, America is quite nuanced and I don't know that I could make an impact in blah, 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 but we certainly would try. Average voters not going to want to hear what Niko has to say because they have to sit in the discomfort of a gray area and they have to sit in the discomfort of the nuance of a situation that has many facets that even they themselves have not thought of. Whereas Brucie's just whittling stuff down to easy things. Look what I'm going to do, bro. I'm all brains and brown and blah, 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 blah. That's why people follow that shit. People gravitate towards that stuff. So Brucie doesn't get anything done without Niko. But that's not what people see. That's not what people hear about. In fact, when Manny Escuela tries to put Niko on camera, he doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want the recognition in the way somebody like Brucie would eat that shit up. And again, it sort of comes into just how limited our exposure to certain people are and how curated the way that they present themselves are to you. People go for the curation over the nuance and the full picture every time. Even though they want people to have the entire picture of themselves when being judged. Which is one of the fascinating juxtapositions of being a human in general. But I digress. All right, let's take this cool car. The Comet. It's essentially a Porsche. This guy parks this thing outside like this. Go to the... Oh, we're racing.
We got a race to win.
Oh,
So,
shit.
when we get there, will you be driving?
No way, man. I'm just here to look good. Me and you are cruising together. That's how we roll.
passenger side, flexing the guns, scoping the chicks, flashing the bling, pumping the sounds, riding shotgun while my boy Niko pulls off some badass Red Army, pedal to the metal, skin of your teeth, burnt rubber moves. Am I right? Is that our style? Because I think that is how we roll up in this shit. Man, I am fucking pumped today.
Man, I don't think Niko knows how to drive a stick. He's letting this thing redline in like first and second gear here.
This is worse than Monday.
God damn. All right, here we go. Need for Speed Underground.
You ready to feel the G's? Whoa, your skin looks really rough, man. You had some help? A little botulism special there? I like that, homie. You want a shot when we get back?
I'm fine.
Look at this guy. This guy crossing the street in the middle of a street race. Ballsy. Da-la-dum-dum. Dum-da-dum-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-dum-da-da-dum. 369. Dude, it's like street racing is forever associated with that song for me because of Need for Speed Underground. Oh, bro, you drive like a dick. Oh, come on. God damn. Boom. Not my car. I'll use the other cars to bank into a turn. This thing is flying. I will give it that.
Winners, baby. That's the only place for us.
It is kind of the cool thing about GTA 4 is the cars really do feel diverse. GTA 5 doesn't quite have the same vibe. Oh, like I really feel like I'm driving a sports car right now.
I'm getting altitude sickness because the top of the pile is so fucking high. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. A long track.
No one, I mean no one can touch us up here.
Oh, baby.
Intense. Intense. I fucking love you, man. Number one, good driving. How do I look? Pretty good, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Take me back to my apartment, man. I'm feeling jacked. I want to hit the weights now.
Yeah, ride that adrenaline, Brucie.
You know what, Niko? You can keep this car. You earned it. And I can't have my boy rolling in anything but serious genetically different winter style, you know?
I thought it belonged to Steve.
Fuck Steve. You are the man, man. You are number one. You won this shit anyway. I'll give Steve the bitch.
The bitch don't work too good.
Don't worry about that. Brucie has the magic fingers. They only touch prime engines, hot models, no cellulite. Okay, VIP only. Read my lips. I'm a winner. And when they touch, shit, they work some serious magic, bro.
What is it that you do, Brucie? Are you a mechanic? I don't get it.
I'm a businessman, an entrepreneur. I make shit happen.
Sure, but you seem kind of legit. Why you need guys killed?
Of course I'm legit. Have you seen my delts? That shit is as legitimate as it gets.
What about these guys you need killed?
Fuck, Nicky. You know Brucie. He's number one. It's lonely at the top. Sometimes the juice, it just takes control. Okay, red mist descends, and I need shit to happen to people.
Are you talking about fucking roid rage? Is that why I killed those men?
Oh, they were bad cats, Nicky. Maybe the juice meant I wasn't as patient as I should have been. But you know, as a businessman, I can't let people get away with shit. I need to be firm.
Look, Brucie, I like you, and I think we should hang out, but I don't want to work with you no more. I can't go around fucking people up because you've overdone it on the juice.
Oh, all right, Nicky, man, I'm feeling you, okay? You don't want to let our business thing get in the way of our personal relationship. That's all good, man.
Cool.
That is what he's saying. I respect the boundary. Very clearly articulated. I don't like these things intersecting. I don't feel good about working for you. I'd like to hang out with you personally. You're up for that, I'll do that, but I'm done with this. Totally respect it, especially after getting context on some of the decisions that he's made. Good shit right there. Nice, concise. If you want to learn more about how to set healthy boundaries like Niko just did, watch my healthy boundaries video on YouTube.
Nicky, I feel like we really bonded back there. I'm close to you, man. You let me inside. You let your armor down, you know? We had a moment, man. Call me, and we'll hang.
Sure we did.
Nice little piece of vulnerability from Brucie there, too. There's humans underneath the caricatures here. This car is fun to drive, I'll give it that. I don't like Niko redlining it like that, but whatever. Burn this thing out. All right, let's see what kind of top speed we can pull here. Oh, baby.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Like one of those stupid influencers that has a sports car that films himself driving too fast through traffic. Niko would kill it on TikTok. Boy, car's seen better days, that's for sure. Woof. It'll buff out, yeah. Yeah. Just clay it a little bit, it'll be fine. My first job ever was working in a detail shop, so whenever people say it'll buff up, it just always brings me back to the amount of times when I worked at the detail shop where we literally said that. Or it won't buff out. Somebody would ask us, will it buff out? All right, friends, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for taking time to watch it. It's been a pleasure. Do leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. You're all awesome for caring at all about what I have to say about this, and I'm enjoying it immensely. If you are binging, I'll see you right here in the next episode, and if you're waiting for the next one to come out, I'll get it out as soon as I can. As always, I appreciate you. You matter. See you on the next one.